those are different types of D chords that I was playing. I want you to get comfortable with these because we all know the regular D chord. But try some of these out. Give some variation, variety to your playing. You have the D. Try a D suspended 2. This one's really easy. You just lift up your middle finger so your bottom E string is open. And it's a D sus2 or suspended 2 chord. I love that chord. It sounds so good going into and out of the regular D chord. And very little work is needed. I just lift up my middle finger and put it back down. Similarly, I can play a D suspended 4 chord with very little work. I just add my pinky. So my pinky just comes down on the 3rd fret of the bottom E string and then back up. I can kind of weave through all 3 of those variations too, pretty easily, from the D chord to the D sus2 to the D sus4. Such a great sound. I love that. You can also go to a D/G, what we might call it a D/G chord. You could consider it like a G chord, and that's fine. It kind of depends on the context. But a D/G, it's kind of like the bottom end is still the D chord, but now I'm going to take my middle finger, put it on the 3rd fret of that top E string. It sounds really good. And if I have that open E string on the bottom, it almost becomes like a D sus2 again over G, or D add 9 over D, probably D sus2 over G. But in any case, it sounds wonderful. Listen to it after the D chord. I'm just playing a D chord, and go to that. Beautiful. Another variation of the D chord that I play a lot is this. It looks like a C chord. So you can start with just like your standard C chord shape, slide it up 2 frets. That's kind of like a D add 11, you might call it. It has just the right amount of dissonance and it sounds wonderful. In the key of G, I often use this like if I'm going from a G chord to a C chord and then want to go to a D chord. Instead of going from this C to this D, I'll go from this C and just slide that C chord shape up 2 frets, and there you go. Listen how beautiful this is. Love that. Let me give you one more. This is a little bit more difficult, but I think it's worth it. So I have my D chord shape. Now, if I play this note, which is an E, instead of that note, which is a D, here I am. This is kind of like a D add 9, where I'm going to bar the bottom 3 strings with my 1st finger, and then my pinky is going to play that E note on the B string, which is on the 5th fret of the B string. I still don't want to hear the top string, so it's a little bit of a stretch. You need to drop your wrist in order to get your fingers to spread out like that, like you want them to. But listen to the reward. It's so beautiful. It's like a D add 9. Listen to the D add 9 over G. Wonderful chords. Work on those, practice those, you'll love them.